What's up, everybody? Spare with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Space Engineers. When we left off, we had been working on the Bumble D2, getting it more grindery efficient. What the heck just happened there? I don't know, something's coming loose. I don't know if I can get to the top or not. So I wanted to... This isn't what the episode's going to be about, since I've already shown kind of how Bumble grinds things up. Oh no. Get rid of that. Okay, good. I wanted to show this. Why is everything coming loose? Because most of the ships we had been grinding, like, fly away and stuff, and I wanted to show that I actually found this is a good way to do it. If you'll notice, the blades aren't actually touching the block. So, except for what all's coming loose. I don't know why everything's breaking. Well, I do know why everything's breaking, but you know what I mean. So I've noticed that if you... wait a minute. Or is that just because I had gyros? Because now it, like, looks like it's kind of tilted a little. I was going to say... I started recording because I was going to say that if you grind but you don't touch the block, it won't get pushed and it won't fly away. Apparently I might be wrong about that. Because this is kind of flying away ever so slightly. Now, it's not a big deal, because it can be pushed away, but you can catch up to it really. Yeah, it is moving. So I guess it was because I actually had gyros going. And I just destroyed them, so now it kind of floats away. So that's my bad. That's not really what I wanted to talk about this episode. So, I'm going to finish up here on dismantling the mine layer, if you hadn't figured out what we were doing already. Trying to get it lined up correctly. That looks good. So I'm going to finish up here, and then, I'll come back when I'm more prepped to talk about what we were actually going to focus on this episode, which is more the space station, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so, now that we're back and we finished dismantling the mining ship, we're pretty much done with dismantling. We've got the Badger, the Bumble D2, and the Betsy Mark II, and then the space station. As you can see, I fit a connector to one of the crates for the Bumble, and I'm using it to unload into the main Betsy ship. Now, the only problem I can see with this is that Bumble does have two big storage chests like this, and the Mark II does not. But it's only got 50,000 liters, or whatever they're measuring volume. I think it's liters for volume. And it can hold 375, so we're not even quite to a third of the way full. So it should be okay. We're gonna let that run in the background. Mostly what I wanted to do today is plan out some stuff for the space station. The space station. Because some of this has obviously gone to pot, basically. The landing platform for the Mark I that is no longer in existence, not good. So part of what I wanted to do... Ooh, I just got a really cool idea. Since this isn't quite level, right? Like, you're gonna come out, but then this would be kind of the floor. What if we did some kind of curvy thing to where as you walked you ended up facing like this, like as you went down, and then put like multiple gravity generators that would essentially curve the arc of the gravity so you could just walk straight but end up... That would be kind of neat. I don't know if that would work or not, but that would be kind of cool. I suppose you could use corner blocks. Yeah, if you used corner blocks and did a path this way, and then just kept curving it, and put enough gravity things with the right settings, that might be doable, actually. So, my priority is this. I want this to kind of be the hangar type thing. Like, obviously, this is an area you could fly through. It's kind of an open section, you know? Anything bigger than the Mark II would be a problem, but anything bigger than the Mark II, I don't know why you'd have a hangar for. I still might have to trim some of these stalactites and stalagmites, maybe. I don't know. I might not. How are you doing? Are you empty? Now, the one thing I don't know, I think it should drain all of these. Yeah, it is pulling from all of them. Because... oh, this has 100,000 already full. What is this one at? Can I get through? No, I can't get that while it's in the way, I guess. I wasn't sure, being a wireframe, if it would still do it or not. How full are you? Oh! This is 323. Okay, that's gonna be... that's gonna be an issue. Crap. Okay. Well, hold on. Put this on hold. One thing that I'm thinking of doing is glass. Like, where these pockets are, I kind of want to make a little... well, not a little, huge glass dome. And then have the hangar wall type thing. I'll explain that a bit more. Unless you already understand, then great. Okay. We need to make another big chest here. Need an interior plate. Of course we need whatever we don't have. That's the way this goes. Okay, question is where to put it. I guess temporarily we can put it anywhere. And then we're gonna need none of this. I think we're just gonna need these. Of course, we need a steel cover. Oh wow, this is gonna take forever. Actually, we can do this last, but yeah, I think that's what we're gonna need to do. Really? Out of all this junk that's up there and I haven't gotten any steel plates yet? You still need more? Jeez. Those chests are just interior plate hogs. They really are. Steel. Let's just grab a bunch. Sorry, this was not kind of what I meant to do this episode, but I need to at least make one more chest, otherwise all this stuff isn't gonna fit. Nothing? Okay, you're done. Okay, there's that. We already got that. Alright, so what else do you need? Wow! You need all kinds of stuff. Small steel tube, construction component, computer display. I think I've got those. Oh, we've got motors. Check us out with all of our motors. Okay. Display, computers. Okay, oh, and small steel tube. And that needs bulletproof glass. Do I have any of that? Oh, you don't actually need the bulletproof glass, that's right. They'll still function without it, so... what was the other thing? Steel tubes. At least I'm pretty sure they'll still function without it. Yes, they are functional. Okay. And I do want to make, at some point, I don't think we'll be doing it this episode. Ah, maybe. I don't know. At some point I want to make another ship, like another small ship, but make it a bit more... I don't don't know if versatile is the right word. More efficient, maybe, is the better word. Like, just make it work better. Instead of a single drill and some storage units, make it more like it's a ship kind of thing. With some more mass to it and a bit more... Like, the Badger's kind of thrown together, to be honest. You know, it's pretty much just a functional frame. 8, 12, 40, 10, okay. Of what? 8 of these. 12, 40, and 10. Oops. There we go. Yeah, so other than structural integrity, you can leave off the bulletproof glass for the tubing, I guess. Alright, so that should give us 2... Yeah, okay, so that all works. So that'll at least give us 2 chests. That's good enough. Good enough for me. I just needed to make sure... Kind of an overflow chest for any of you that watch, like, the Attack of the Sleepless Nights or seen the Feed the Beast stuff or anything like that. That's pretty much all that is just an overflow chest. I'm recharging. So yeah, I want to make either... I know this is going to sound funny, but a small large ship. Like, build it out of a large ship, but make it a small one. I don't really know if that's necessary or not, just because they've done a lot to make... There's, like, different versions of each thing. For small and large ships, so I'm not really sure that you need to do that. Bulletproof girders are what you need for glass. So, tell you what, let's grab as many girders as we can hold so that we can do some placeholders for glass and see what happens. How many do I have? 120. I honestly don't know how to make those. That's I think that came with the glass, so that's new. 2x3. Is that the biggest one? No, 3x3 is the biggest one. And then inverted, I think, is where the glass is out at the window? Maybe? Okay, so... I believe... Inverted is where... Oh wait, no, I'm on the regular. So inverted is where the reflective is on the outer edge. And this one, the reflective edge is on the inner side. Or maybe backwards. I don't know. I can't tell. I think this is the side you see through. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. We're not really going to be building this episode. I'm just doing some placement holders type thing. I don't honestly know how this is going to work, though. Like, I haven't really thought this out very much. I was just looking at this while I was doing the grind work and stuff, and I was like, this would be really cool to do, like, a glass wall or something, but that might not work, to be honest. Like, that may end up being bad. So what we'll do... How about this? What we'll do is a blend where it'll be mostly glass, but we'll do a steel frame, maybe. Yeah, let's just grab a bunch. And let's do... The question is heavy blocks, or... I think we're gonna do... Well, it is an exterior wall. Let's do heavy blocks. It's not exactly like I don't have a ton of stuff anymore. I mean, we've got a crap load of steel. What is this? Is this light? This is light. I think I did light because it had less armor. We'll do it this way. We can always go back and replace it. So if we're making this the ground floor, right? Then what we'll do... Apparently you can't hold the button, you have to do it individually. This is gonna suck. Is let's come off of here. Ah, there we go. That's a little easier. I think this is kind of one of those like Skyrim where the first person and third person are there, but I think it's primarily first person. So let's say this is the tube, right? I'm gonna call it kind of the tube, because what I'd like to do is basically make a tube-like shape. And what I mean by that is doing stuff like this. Get out of there. Get. Stuff like this. And coming down and making kind of that curve shape and doing then straight up, and then when you're going to curve, do another curve shape at the top kind of thing. And by doing that, it'll kind of make it like this tube hangar kind of look. I'm not entirely sure how far out I want to go. I'm thinking maybe right there actually would be good, and then we'll come out like maybe over here and stop over on this side. That should be good enough that we can at least park the Bumble and the Mark II and stuff in there. I'll have to get creative to go around this. Let's see actually, how could we go around this? Can we go through here? I don't think it'll let us do that. No. I'd have to drill some of that out. How about you? Will you? No. So what we'll do, I guess, is just go straight back with this. We can always refine this design later, but this is just going to be like a framework kind of thing, so that we have an established... Oh, come on, you can do that. Can you not do that? Crap. I really thought it would let me do that. Like I said, we'll probably end up going back and changing this pattern over here a bit later. I just want to get a foundation laid kind of thing, so I know kind of what we're doing. Okay, how many over are we? I need to go at least over here, which is like 2. Let's go for 3, see where that puts us. Maybe like 1 more? Yeah, I think 1 more should line us up this quite nicely. Place. Okay, and then I want to stop somewhere about... Let's try this. How far out is that? That could work. It's a little bit far. We can probably take it back by like 4. See how that looks. That looks a bit better, in my opinion. But so yeah, I know that this is still very early stage framework type thing, but you can kind of see where I'm going with it as far as picture that. Now let's see what we can do with the glass part real quick. Should we use this one? Whoa, we're too zoomed in. Yeah, see, I think... I'm so confused as to which glass piece I'm using. I think this is the mirrored one, and then this is the... yeah. So let's put... Hey, that's a good idea. 3s. Whatever, we'll plan on that later. So let's say that there's one here. One here. Like that. Maybe one more? Possibly? That looks decent. So something along that lines, and then what we can do, insert, is like this, and just for ease of building's sake, I'm gonna do it this way. I'll probably do inverted. I probably should just do it that way anyway. Actually, you know what we'll do? Let's see how fancy I can be. I wonder if this will work or not. Since this is a different slot. Oh wait, no it's not. Ah, crap. It's just picking the same one. Dang it! I was hoping I could have one set to one direction, one another. But no. Come on. I hate working with the frame rate, or not frame rate, the wireframe version sometimes. Because it makes it much harder to select, because it's like the collision is only whatever's on the crosshair. Okay, how many is this? Let's take a look from this angle. Let's do maybe that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 2 more layers, I think. Let's try it. I know I'm going off of OCD math basically, that it's like let's do 10 because that's an even number and that would, I don't know, make me feel better. Actually won't. Oh, unless we just do a top layer. Let's just do that. See how this looks. Oh wow, I'm almost out of power in my suit. That's not good. So you can see kind of how I want to do it, like design-wise. Something along that line. Now let's do, how many did I do there? 10? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. I can turn my lights off. It's probably wearing my suit down. 7. Eight. Come on. 9. 10. And 1 more for the road. If I can get out of the thing. I probably should turn on the control click one. From creative mode. You can turn that on and off in the game settings for even survival, but it defaults to off because I doubt you're supposed to have enough supplies to do that. Okay, that's good enough for now. So let's see what kind of shape we're looking at there. It's hard to see, but you can kind of tell what I'm going for. Like that tube arc type of... Actually, that's kind of cool. If you follow this stalactite, or stalagmite, I forget which one is up and down, it almost makes like two hangars for two ships. So we'll probably keep that design and then just go through and frame it all in and then start welding it all together. That sounds like a good idea. So I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you all enjoyed. Feel free to give me feedback on what you think or ideas you may have for improving the station. That's what happens when you mix up station and ship, by the way. Don't do that. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts on my kind of mock-up is, any improvements you might have or ideas or whatever. All feedback's welcome. In the meantime, I will see you all next time. Peace!